You know, the single life is great, but it's when I don't get it. Like, I can guarantee you no man would like it if a female was sitting there on purpose talking to another man about doing stuff and hanging out. I believe that if you're wanting to talk to another bitch about doing stuff, hanging out, I believe that shit should have been somewhere else. Because to me, I feel like that's really disrespectful towards me in every way. And I believe that conversation should have been when he left my apartment. I really don't get it. I mean, my mood's been out of whack. Hardcore. So out of whack. Just because I don't want to have a relationship with you, that doesn't mean to, I'm purposely trying to talk to a woman about doing stuff, hanging out in front of my face where I can hear it. That is so disrespectful towards me. That shit should have been taken somewhere else. And I don't care how people look at me. That's my opinion. That's really shady. Like, having a guy trying to talk to me, well, I want to see where things go. I'm keeping my options open. But it's like, then why the fuck do you come around me? If you're not done with the single life, then just stay away from me. And then everybody wonders why my moods are so out of whack. It's because I'm tired of the games. I'm so sick and tired of being treated in a way that's not right. I don't care if that person gets mad at me from how the way I've been acting. It's like, you're wanting to hang out with me, but you have a lot of nerve to talk to a female about wanting to come down here, and you're saying that you're talking to your aunt. That makes no sense to me. About booty shorts. It's like, what lame excuse? What else do you have on the table? If you're not done with the single life, then just stay away from me. I do not deserve that. I don't. Apparently, a man or a woman does not deserve that. In my opinion, just because he got hurt by his ex, recent ex, that doesn't mean that it's okay to hurt me. In my opinion. And I really don't think it's right that he was like talking to another female about having sex when he was hanging out with me on the phone, planning on hanging out with a person. I believe he should have left and had that conversation away from me. I don't know if that's emotional abuse in any way, because it was really messing with my emotions hardcore. It's like, don't sit there and tell me that you love me and you care about me, and that I don't want a relationship, but you turn around and you want to pull that shady card on me. That's really disrespectful. And that's only going to push me away. And everybody wonders why my mood's like really bad. It's because how people treat me. Do I deserve what happened? No. I don't. And I even said, legitimately having a conversation, and I said, well, you know, that's really disrespectful, and that's a slap to my face. He goes, well, how is that disrespectful and a slap to your face when we're not together? I feel like men don't listen. Like, I can guarantee you, if a female would have pulled what he did, he wouldn't like it. No man would. That would make you feel like you don't want to be around the person no more. That's not our fault. I mean, having a really bad mental breakdown over because of what he was doing. And I got mad this morning again because he was purposely doing it to where I can hear their conversation. I got, you know, a little moody. And I told him last night, I said, take that conversation somewhere else. Men are just freaking pigs. I feel like men are dogs. They don't give a shit about a female's, you know, perspective on things. It's like the female says something, they're like, it's whatever, I'm over it. And he kind of ruined his chance on trying to hang around me again. He could just stay away from me. Because it makes no sense. I mean, you were wanting to hang out with me. I was wanting to hang out with him. To see if feelings were there. But that shit being pulled on me, not there no more. Right there is what makes me not have feelings for him. People's actions and what they do, they really shouldn't be mad at me for what they do. It's kind of like, you can't really be mad at me for being all moody, because it's like, that's really wrong on his part. That's really selfish. And I feel like that was emotional abuse right there. Because I told him last night, if you're going to be having a conversation about doing stuff with another female, take that shit somewhere else. He didn't fucking do it. He was getting all excited about this new person. But then he's saying he loves me. He always cared about me. I feel like it's fake. That's fake. Everything is fucking fake. I don't believe that it's true. And he wants me to believe him. But how can I? When somebody gets mad at me or doesn't understand how I feel like that's a slap in my face. I can't stand a person like that. I can guarantee you, a man or a woman would not put up with that shit. They would be like, alright, see ya, bye. Don't come back. And if you really truly look at it logically, that is really disrespectful to the person that you're trying to hang out with, or trying to see if there's feelings there. It's like, if you were not done with a single life, or if you're trying to look for a relationship, then stay the fuck away from me. Because I don't deserve it whatsoever. And I don't care. That's how I look at things. I look at things differently. But when it comes to a man, they don't understand why a female gets so upset, gets so hurt over because of what the men do. And it's based on the actions. Like, some people don't understand. Like, if I'm in one of my moods, they did something to change my mood. That's not on me, that's on them. Because I was actually doing really fine until he started talking like he wanted to have sex, wanting to meet somebody up, telling somebody all about him when he was hanging out with me. And I feel like that shit should have been taken somewhere else. If he wanted to talk to a bitch off from a dating site, I believe he should have took that away from my apartment. And he's trying to tell me that he's talking to his aunt. In my opinion, how is that his aunt? If it's a complete stranger that he's talking about having sex with, giving them a mushroom stamp, no, that makes no sense. I feel like that's games. And I don't care if he gets mad at me. I shouldn't have to tolerate that bullshit or disrespectful shit from a man. I shouldn't have to tolerate it. And it goes both ways. A man should never have to tolerate that from a female, because that shit hurts deep. Some people don't give a fuck. Like, they think, oh, well, I'm single, but when you don't see eye to eye, it's gonna cause conflict hardcore. But I believe if you're trying to talk to somebody like that, or trying to talk sexually to, I believe you should have left and took it somewhere else where they don't listen.